What's going on, guys? So today we have another one of our Whiteboard Wednesday videos, and this week we're going to talk about door hangers. Door hangers have worked very well for us. I've probably gained anywhere from 20 to 30 properties over the last 10 years from door hangers. I know that's not a lot, so just bear with me here. We're going to break it all down. So, first off, door hangers. Off the bat, it's a low return, low cost. I believe the return on door hangers is 1%. So if you put 100 out, you might get one property, or one phone call, that is. I have had years where we've put a couple hundred out, and I've gotten not one phone call. I've had years where we've put them on the same properties, and I've not got one phone call. So I have had to tweak our method a little bit with door hangers. So door hangers are very tricky. I have written down here, you want to hit the areas that you want to hit. So you know where you want to work. If you're starting out, you're going to take anything you can get. You got to gain traction. You got to get the wheels going, and you need to work regardless. And you need to work a lot. So once you're starting to see which areas you want to be in, and everyone knows what I'm saying by when I say that. You know which neighborhoods you don't want to work in, and you know which neighborhoods you want to work in. There's no doubt about that. So what we do, and this portion of this has worked very well for us. So if we have a property in a neighborhood which we're in, well, right now, every area we're in, we want to be in. We don't have any houses or any properties where we don't want to be. So this goes for us for every spring and fall. So we have a property, and no matter what neighborhood it's in, whatever, we're there. So every spring and every fall, when we're doing our spring cleanups and our fall cleanups, I will hit every house on both sides of that property and across the street. If that truck is already parked, I'm probably going to put 4 to 5 door hangers out in that little area. So that there is what has generated massive route density for our company. So almost every house that we cut grass for, that truck's parked, and we do 1, 2, or 3 every time the truck stops. And that's how we've gained serious traction with route density. But what door hangers, when it comes to door hangers, what that means is if you have one property, put a door hanger on every house around that property. So that truck's parked. That's less windshield time, that's less downtime, that's more profitability and less expense. Because it's less driving, it's less, you go get one done, get another one done, and then go to the next house. Your route density will snowball on a serious level if you can get that done. So again, hit the same area over and over again. Every year we'll get one, maybe 2, or some years none, and we'll get we finally got rid of our guy. I've had one lady say, this is the 3rd year in a row you've left one on our door, so we thought we'd give you a call. It works. I believe there's touches and there's visions when it comes to you being out there. People need to see the same thing over and over again to learn your name. So I'm telling you, keep hitting the same houses. If you want those areas, keep hitting them every spring and every fall. But the timing is what's important. So if you're putting door hangers out when grass is already starting to be cut, you're probably late. So we do the majority of our door hangers in March when we do all of our cleanups. We put them on the properties around the properties we're cleaning up so we can potentially get that call before April mowing starts. That is what's worked out great for us. And on the back end, and about a month or 2 down the road, we will put door hangers on some properties that look like they need some help around ones that we already do. Now, obviously, if you get the vibe that it's someone that doesn't want to pay, or it's a little iffy, then don't waste your time. But if you think you can save it and they would pay for your service, then put a door hanger there. So those are the times where we put door hangers out. And in the fall, we do a good bit of door hangers again. After we do a leaf cleanup, we'll put door hangers on each property around that house, because you could potentially get another leaf cleanup, or you could get a customer for the next season. That has what's helped us a lot too, also with getting the name out there. So, and I'm going to show you ours up close when we're done here. But The biggest thing with door hangers, also, by the way, is when you put them out, you need to make sure you look for no soliciting signs. Some HOAs, we don't have any HOAs around us, so I have no idea what people are talking about when they talk about all these HOAs and all that nonsense. So we don't have any of those. So I know some HOAs or complexes will have big signs that say no soliciting, no nothing. You can't leave door hangers, you can't knock, you can't do anything. So some neighborhoods have those, and some people have them on their houses too. You need to keep an eye out for that. I've only seen that once, but it is out there. And also, you can't put them on a mailbox. I learned the hard way a few years ago. Well, maybe like 10 plus years ago now. I've learned the hard way. I didn't know. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world if you do it the first time. I mean, you shouldn't do it. It's a federal offense. But I did do it one time not knowing. You get a call from the postmaster. He was super cool. And I was said, okay, no problem. So you put them on the door. Don't put them in the mailbox. Make it premium looking. So there's a lot of debate on the internet back and forth, in these lawn groups about, you shouldn't have a lot of wording. You should or you shouldn't. You should have pictures. So I'm kind of on the side where I fill this in pretty big. So you'll see real quick. I'll show it up close. We have pretty much what we are, who we are, where we're from, where we service, phone number, and then our services listed below with our Facebook, Instagram, and our website. And actually it shows down here how many reviews we have and on our Google and Facebook. So I can get pretty in depth with this. Again, logo up top. It's like a grass type background. About us, where we service, phone number in big print, our services listed below, our main services, and then our website, Facebook, and our reviews. So that's kind of what I did, guys. Again, you're gonna have people that are gonna say it's too much wording. You're gonna have people that are gonna say it's not enough, or you just should have this and that. Whatever. This is what I did over 10 years ago, and it's worked for us. And the front, I do have that glossy feel on it, and the back is just plain, just cardboard. There's nothing on the back. And again, guys are gonna say, "Oh, you should do the front and the back." Whatever. Listen, dude, they were cheap. I got a couple $1,000 for a couple $100. These are the same ones I've had almost my senior year of high school. So haven't changed it. People will call the number. They're not going to leave you like a crazy, I want a quote for this. I mean, they might, but they're pretty much just going to call the number to get a hold of you. So again, that's what I do, guys. I'll try to comment below exactly what this is or how I, all the wording and everything. But this is on Vistaprint. We did this, again, I did this over 10 years ago. And I got a couple $1,000, and I still have giant stacks of these things everywhere. In the truck, in the shop, all over the place. So that's that with the door hangers, guys. So you want to hit the areas you want to be in. You want to hit all the properties around that property that you already have, where your truck's already parked. And one thing that recently worked for us about a year or two ago was sometimes, if I can remember, hit any of those homes that just got sold. Not to say under contract, because the previous owners still live there, so they're going to obviously throw it out. But if a sign's on the front lawn that says sold, just sold, put a door hanger on that door ASAP, if you can remember. We've gotten 2 of those in the last few years, and I try to remember to do that, but honestly, it just slips your mind if you're not thinking about it, or you see it. Make it premium looking. I talked about that. And, spell check. Check your spelling. I'm not, yeah. So anyway, have someone spell check everything before you buy a couple $1,000 of these or a couple $100, whatever your budget is, and you have like maintenance spelled wrong. My first business cards that I ordered hundreds of in high school, I spelled maintenance wrong. Listen, it is what it is. Have someone spell check all of your stuff. Especially before you buy, drop a couple $100 on these, you'll get a couple $1,000. They're, like I said, they're low return, but they're low cost. And listen, you have to beat the pavement when you first start out doing this in business. If you've done door hangers and you're well off, you obviously don't have to watch any of this. But if you're watching and you're new and you've never done door hangers, yes, there's no quick way. You need to walk on all of those properties and put out a couple $100. And you need to start now when the winter's almost over. When I did them a lot in the past, I would start end of February into March and be done by mid-March. And I put some serious miles out there and didn't get many callbacks. I mean, I don't think I got one my first year. So like I said, it's a low cost, but it's also a low return. Some people say otherwise. Someone, again, I was talking to someone in the comments, and they said they got lots of calls and just put a handful out. It's really a gamble, but it's like I believe it's a 1% return on door hangers. It's obviously not a good return, but it's low cost and they're always there. There's a lot of debate on door hangers and postcard mailers. I'm going to go over postcard mailers in our next video. But that's it for door hangers, guys. Real quick again, they're cheap, but you get a low return. Hit the same areas you want to be in. Hit recently sold homes. Hit nice properties. Hit properties that look like they need some help. Watch out for no soliciting signs. You can't put anything in the mailbox. I promise you it's a federal offense. Make it premium looking. Make it look good. Don't pull pictures off clip art or something weird off Google. And do it before the spring rush. And also do it while you're doing fall cleanups for the next year. So I hope that helps you guys. Again, this is a quick one on door hangers. So thanks for watching.